class, welcome back to our reading circle today. Today we're going to be talking about poetry, and we're going to be talking about specifically about haikus. We're also going to be reading the story, If Not for the Cat, and we're going to be talking about how the illustrations in this book can help us figure out what's being talked about in the riddles in the book. So every single page in this book is written with a haiku, and a haiku is a Japanese type of poem with 3 lines in each poem. And there's 17 syllables in every single haiku in the entire world. So we're going to talk about these 3 lines, and this is an actual haiku taken from this book, and we're going to discuss how many syllables are in each line. So I'm going to do our clap syllables that we always have done, and I want you to tell me how many syllables are in each line. So, if not for the cat, how many syllables are in this very first line? Lane. 5. Very good. So in every single haiku, there's going to be 5 syllables in your first line. Let's look at the second line. And the scarcity of cheese. How many is in that line?
7.
Yes, very good. So in the second line of every haiku is going to be 7 syllables. And let's look at the last one. I could be content. How many is in that one? Yes, 5. Very good. So if we look at this haiku put together, it's talking about a mouse, but he never says the word mouse. So all haikus are describing something without actually saying what is describing. So we have 5, 7, and 5, and that's in every single haiku in the entire world. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to read this story, and y'all are going to tell me which animal is being described in these poems. So this is If Not for the Cat, and it's written by Jack Prelutsky. He actually did not like poetry. He actually only liked to draw pictures of animals, and he would then write words to go along with his animals, and that's where he came up with his poems. So I think that's kind of an interesting fact. So for this one, I'm going to read the first one and show you the picture at the same time to kind of give you a few examples. If not for the cat and the scarcity of cheese, I could be content. So this is talking about the mouse, and he doesn't have any cheese, and he's also scared of the cat in the mouse hole. He never says the word mouse, but it's very obvious that he's talking about a mouse. Let's look at one more example. I, the hover, sip the nasturtium's nectar and sing with my wings. So the hover means you're up in midair, so which is a hummingbird is doing. He's sipping and tasting nectar from the flower, and he's also flying around with his wings. So this is a very good example of the picture illustrating exactly what's going on in the text. Now we're going to have you try some. I'm going to read the haiku, and I want you to tell me which animal is being portrayed in the poem. Okay. I am slow, I am. Slowest of the slow, I am. In my tree, I am. Who can tell me what animal is being talked about in this poem? Lane.
Is it a sloth?
Yes, it is a sloth. I'm going to show you the picture, and if we read it slowly and look at the picture at the same time, it helps you figure out exactly what's going on. I am slow, I am. Slowest of the slow, I am. In my tree, I am. As you can tell, he's in the tree. And if you did not know, a sloth is the very slowest animal in the entire world. The slowest animal. So that was very good. Let's look at one more. We are wrinkled hulks with astonishing noses. Our ears block the sun. Can anyone tell me what animal is being portrayed in this poem? Nobody? All right, let's look at the picture and see if it'll help us. It's an elephant. So let's read it together. We are wrinkled hulks. Elephants are very big and have very wrinkly skin all over their body. And it's shown in that picture, he has very wrinkly skin. With astonishing noses. He has a very big trunk, and that's very astonishing, which means very surprising and a little different. Our ears block the sun. His big ears are being blocked by this beautiful sun here. So it's being brought a lot of shade. So if you can tell, this picture, by looking at this picture, it helped us figure out what these words were talking about. And that's what our main goal of today was. So when we go back to our class, and we have 20 minutes left before recess, I want you to write your own haiku about whatever you want, about your favorite animal, your favorite subject, your best friend, your mom or your dad, and then when you get back from recess, we're going to talk about it and share them with the rest of the class.